Don't want to forget the physical effects of being trapped in the cave. That must have been tough for them as well. We want to bring in Dr. Patel with MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. So thank you so much for being here as well. Tell us, what kind of physical situations could they have, physical injuries rather, could they be dealing with?
So there's kind of a variety of things that you would expect that they may have encountered while they were there in the cave, especially for so long. I mean, one of the main physical things that I think we all worry about is dehydration and malnutrition. I mean, they were there for several days before being found and then starting to get food, water, and that sort of thing to help them. But they still face, pretty significant malnutrition and dehydration. And I think those are the immediate things that doctors are probably helping them with. There's also, they were in a lower oxygen environment than is typical. So, that's kind of a factor, one that we expect that kids would be able to recover from, but, certainly would make them more tired, more fatigued, headaches, nausea, that sort of thing. And they also, had exposure to some different infections, likely when they were there.
It must have been so tough for them. And, 18 days and just rationing food, and there's the physical effect, there's the emotional effect. Now that they're out, what's going to be the path for them as far as doctor's care?
Yeah, I think, so, like I said, I think initially they'll be looking at rehydrating them, kind of renourishing them and getting them, to more of an optimal position from where that's concerned. And then, I understand that they're monitoring them for infections. There's the common stuff we would expect, from probably the poor sanitary environment, the, water exposures, so different things like that, and making sure that they're not showing signs of an infection. And then also, the more unique things, being in a cave. I think that they'll be kind of looking at them more closely for some of the more rare diseases that you can find in a cave, from, bats or birds droppings, rodent droppings, things like that.
It's really just an unbelievable testament to them that they lasted for all this time. I know one person tried to save them and that person died. It's amazing that they got out. Really, if you think about everything they were facing, what about getting out, that whole escape process? Could they have suffered some injuries and things like that also when doing that?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, it sounds like, from what I know, that kind of, journey out was pretty tough. So I think that it's, kind of dangerous. Easy to get cuts and scrapes and things like that. Also, like I said, they were in that low oxygen environment and sort of weakened, malnourished, low immune system before kind of putting their body through something that, otherwise professionals were helping them with. So it's kind of a pretty significant and stressful thing they went through after already being, all of their kind of body systems and everything were already, already stressed for some days.
Oh, absolutely. All those days in there, and they're all in their teens, not the coach, of course, but it's just an amazing story. Wow, what a story of survival.
I agree.
Thank you so much, Dr. Patel. We appreciate it. Thank you for being